Hi, I'm Old Sneelock. Welcome to another episode of Old Sneelock's Workshop. Quick job here. We have some candles, little electronic candles that are about that big around and vary from that tall down to about that tall. We would like to have some varying size stands to put those on so that they can be arranged in different shapes and sizes and offsets. So I'm going to set about cutting a handful of different blocks so that we can kind of feel out which one works best. This should be enough variation in sizes to get a good feel of what we want. Now I just have to knock the edges off and get them ready to handle because they've got a lot of splinters on them. Just a quick Easter project. One of those things that pops up and you take care of and go on. I'm going to put a little boiled linseed oil on this wooden block. And that'll seal it up and stop it from splintering. Keep the dust down. And it'll add kind of a nice color to it. And then we'll see how the designer likes it. She's very happy with the ones that don't have any boiled linseed oil on them. She's really tickled about having them there so she can put her Easter decorations on them. And I think this would be a nice touch. But you know, it's always in the mind of the beauty is in the eye of the beholder, not the mind, although I guess you could say it that way. We'll just have to see how she likes them. I think it looks nice. It does darken it up. It will lighten a bit as it dries out, but it's darker than what it was before. But it's also going to stay nice and smooth and probably last a couple of centuries, seeing as how it's going to spend most of the year in a box, hidden away, waiting for Easter. Although I bet these come out at different holidays because she likes to decorate. But we'll see. The reason I made these is Lydia said, "Could you make some?" And I said, "Sure." And I didn't think anything more about it. Today she said, "You know, I could have bought 3 of these for 20 bucks. 3 little cut off blocks of wood." And this is just out of the scrap pile out in the shed. Went out, grabbed up a chunk of 4x4 and lopped it off. Now, admittedly, I used the chop saw, which makes it a little easier to get it nice and straight. But, you know, you could do that with a circular saw or a hand saw or pretty much anything. And 20 bucks for 3 of them. And she's got a good half dozen now. And so that's $40 worth of little wooden blocks. That's how you can have nice stuff on a budget. If you have any suggestions for a new video, questions about today's video, or any of the other videos on the channel, just drop a note in the comments. You know I read them all. Thanks for watching.
This video is not to be viewed by anyone under the age of 13 in the U.S. or 16 in the European Union, without the express written permission of the parents or legal guardians of the underage person. Such written permission must be on file at the local government entity in charge of enforcing the rules and regulations established by the FTC. Anyone violating these terms is admitting by default that they hold harmless the owners and operators of this channel. Any and all questions should be addressed to your local branch of the FTC.